was bananas. And listening to you talk about it, that's when it really kind of went, whoa. So maybe it's all this build-up. And
the build-up was phenomenal.
And the hype, it just, you're right. I'm comparing apples to oranges, but it just made me start to think of what IndyCar did today is they took the race to the people. Mm-hmm. Unlike what NASCAR did recently, announcing that they're going back to Chicago land and not the streets of Chicago.
Right.
And when you take it, you look at the majority of your arenas and stadiums, if they're not downtown, they are very close to a metropolis area to where people can stroll or hop on a train for 5-10 minutes and see the baseball game, to see the NBA game, to see the NFL. They don't have to travel to Chicagoland, which is not in Chicago, by the way.
Right. Joliet.
Yep. Yes. They don't have to travel that far to see an event. And granted, not a whole lot of people live in DC, but it's the setup of where Chicago, San Diego.
Yeah. Street races make sense. And I mean, IndyCar's been doing street races. Formula One's had a few on their schedule for many, many decades. But when NASCAR started to implement street races in their scheduling, it worked. I understand that promoting street races is so much more expensive, but you can't tell me that the Long Beach Grand Prix has been around for now more than 50 years, that if they have been able to find success through 5 decades, that any other city cannot do that. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. You can figure out how to make the money work. With new companies, we're all over the place in Washington, D.C. this weekend at the Freedom 250. Those new companies figure out a way to keep them on with the series, keep them on with the event, because corporations are essentially what pay for street circuits. Don't make IndyCar come back and pay for this because they've already invested almost $40 million, if not more, into this one and done event. If it comes back, DC, you want this race? You've been screaming to have this race back. Everybody from Democrats, Republicans, Independents, we got to have this back. This has been so much fun. Put your money where your mouth is. You pay for it. Figure out how to make it work. IndyCar is serving this up to you on a silver platter with basically turnkey blueprints that Bud Denker and his crew put together. Use that, but you make it work with your own pocketbooks. You want it? Pay for it.
Freak Nation, coming up, we're going to get to your interview with Kyle Kirkwood, who won the inaugural. If I say inaugural, it might mean it's coming back.
It's a big bunch of question marks.
Who won the very first Freedom 250, Freak Nation. There will not be another Freedom 250 of this magnitude as we celebrate 250 years of the United States of America. But Kyle Kirkwood will be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Also, Ryan Blaney, your winner from New Hampshire. Plus, Matt Hagan, NHRA winner from Brainerd. Man, a busy freaking
and
motorsports
now
weekend.
Points leader.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Funny Car's shaping up nicely, Freak Nation. So needless to say, a whole heck of a lot of motorsports news and insight coming right here from the Freaks. Fox Sports 910. Nope, that's FS2 and Fox Sports and the Freak Radio Network. More Freaks next.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for a professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! Go! Engine! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the Freaks for over 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Back with the Freaks. Thank you, Lucas Oil, for making this thing possible. Go to lucasoil.com and check out a line of products to keep all of your rides happy and on the road during these waning summer months. Go to lucasoil.com. lucasoil.com. What's that?
I mean, let's just talk about, I am sweating my butt off right now.
Mhm.
We are in Phoenix, Arizona. That's where we do this show. And you talk about waning summer months. And
Yeah.
we have been given a forecast of at least the next 2 weeks, still in the 115 range.
Yep.
So waning
Mhm.
summer months, not even close.
It didn't look like summer in D.C., Cole. Looked like spring, damn it.
It
looked
looked. It was
great.
picturesque.
It
Chamber of
was,
Commerce
it
weather,
was.
like you said.
I was jealous.
I was. Oh, me too.
lucasoil.com, Freak Nation. Coming up, looking to get Kyle Kirkwood, your IndyCar Series winner from D.C. And we're continuing our conversation regarding IndyCar. And I want to backtrack, and I'm backtrack, but I want to sell this again, where I was going from the IndyCar race to the NASCAR race today, and it just felt like I was going back in time watching the Cup race. Now, if I was going from IndyCar in D.C. to maybe not Watkins Glen, but maybe to San Diego, they're on the base, or Chicago, the streets of Chicago, maybe I wouldn't have the same emotion.
You wouldn't, because those were spectacles as well. You talked in the first segment about how these street races are events. It all started pretty much with the Long Beach Grand Prix 51, almost 52 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Events. People want to come to events. You've got Ferris wheels. You've got motocross stuff. You've got
Ferris wheels.
You do at some of these events. You've got concerts. Yeah. You've got cornhole. You've got so many
There's
things
somebody on the
to
phone
do.
going, I need my damn poor Ferris wheel, bro.
I mean, you've got loads of things to do besides your butt sitting in a grandstand.
Yes.
Yes, street circuits, they sell. People love them. And you're bringing them to where the people are. So, which you were also alluding to in the first segment. So the only problem with street circuits moving forward, and it has been forever, is the cost. They're more expensive to put on. So again, I go back to Long Beach has made it happen for more than 5 decades. How come these other cities keep complaining, or cities, promoters, whoever we want to put this on, how come they keep complaining about how expensive they are, and they don't want to put that on their schedule because they can't afford the expense?
Well, we don't know the background, Crasher, of really with the conversations that they've had with the cities. The last thing you want to do, is we've learned from Major League Baseball, NBA, the NFL, is the majority of the time, the public does not want to pay for those venues, okay? Private investment, ownership investment into these venues. So you don't want to lean on the public to fund a race in downtown Chicago. No way.
Right.
On top of the funding, it's also the logistics of it all. You're talking about closing down major streets in the case of Chicago, people going to work and whatnot. So that's also a major hurdle. And but the thing is, I think NASCAR saw the benefit, and Chicago saw the benefit to having these races in Chicago as far as getting revenue and tourism back to these areas. So there's definitely a path where this is a future of the sport, and it should be a hallmark in NASCAR as it is in IndyCar and F1. So I mean, it's just a matter of, like you said, kind of getting these things done as far as the money wise and the logistics and the public wanting to help fund it, I guess, in a way.
So you're hold on just a second. So you're essentially saying that in order to make street circuits, and not all, because I know Long Beach doesn't do this, but in order to make big city street circuits like a DC, like a Chicago work, maybe a little bit of taxpayer money, but you got to get big corporations as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And I can understand how you can wear out your welcome. Chicago maybe have wore out their welcome, maybe no fault of theirs, but with the rain issues. Okay.
Well, 4th of July was not the. Hold on, I'm just saying this for a reason because it is a big talking point. 4th of July weekend in Chicago. Chicago's had many traditions, and having the race that weekend, the city was like, no. Any other weekend, sure, but 4th of July, give us our old 4th of July back.
Right, and they said that too.
What I was leading to was props to NASCAR, and I said this with Steve Phelps and Steve O'Donnell back in the day when they started to get outside that freaking bubble. Outside those margins that they created over the last few decades, where France lightened up and said, okay, let's do the Clash inside the freaking Coliseum. Yeah. What? Yeah. Come on. Which was balls, man. And then Chicago and San Diego. And then all of a sudden we pull Chicago out. There's no confirmation that we're going back to San Diego. It's just, you have to step it up. And today was just a prime example to where IndyCar set the bar high, not for anybody else, but for them. There's got to be something similar or that can at least resemble what they had today.
Moving forward, if they were to return.
Bring the race to the freaking people. Yeah.
Without question.
I think that the tough thing also is you got to sell people too in these specific cities. Like in the case of Chicago, NASCAR mentioned they want to go to like New York City. How do you sell people that don't really watch NASCAR in New York City on bringing stock cars in the streets, shutting down all these busy, streets for people are working and tourism?
So it's on that note, that's the FOMO, the fear of missing out. When you're going to work, when you're going to work and see them set up these fences and these barriers and all these banners, like, man, this looks like a party. I don't know what the hell it is, but I want to be a part of that.
Absolutely.
It's that fear of missing out, whether you're in New York, you're in Chicago, or the downtown streets of Los Angeles. It's the fear of missing out of a huge event.
Absolutely. Yeah. But you have to sell these people on getting the event there, is what I'm saying. Because, I mean, speaking from experience, living in New York and New York City, it's like there's not many motorsports fans out there. Once it's there, people are going to be sold. You're bringing the sport to the people. They're going to see it. They're going to watch and tune in and be curious. But again, they got to convince them to bring it there. Is what I'm saying.
We're seeing the same thing with DC that we saw with Formula One in Las Vegas. Many people in the city are just absolutely loving it. And oh my gosh, the party's here. I got to go to the party. There are plenty of other groups, though, that are pretty upset, like you said, of the streets being shut down or their typical route that they would have taken last Thursday and Friday being completely gone, and they miss meetings because of it. So, yes, there is a section of the public that it's a hard sell for a street race.
You dug another hole there, Crasher. Las Vegas has lost its luster.
Oh.
Since the first time they ran there. Now it's just...
They actually, just this week, they discounted ticket prices yet again.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yep.
It's lost its luster. And I'll say it again. You can wear out your welcome. I get it. I understand all that. The Clash wore out its welcome at the Coliseum. I don't think Chicago had time to wear out its welcome, but that's just me. San Diego, we got to go again. We have to go again.
You would think.
DC, I don't know. But yeah, you get back to the point of, well, how are we going to fund this damn thing?
You can't tell me though. Bud Denker he said today.
Well, who's Bud
Denker? He's basically the POTUS of IndyCar. I'm just going to put it out there. Bud Denker is a better speaker than Mark Miles. I mean, Bud Denker speaks, people listen, and what he brings to the series is pretty powerful. So Bud himself said that the walls that were created and then painted, I mean, it was Penske perfect. Everything around this track was just beautiful. Those walls, those concrete barriers are going to be in storage for essentially $300,000 a month. Okay, let's do something with that. I mean, the fences came from Arlington. So they're sharing that product there. The tire barriers came from the Detroit Street Race. So that's, again, another shared property. Will these walls be shared property moving forward? Potentially, but they're going to be in DC. I mean, let's do something else with them. You can return it. No, it will not have a year one type of pomp and circumstance, but it can still be a success for a few more years. That is my statement. I am absolutely going to live and die with that. Bring it back.
And to bring it back to one thing Cole did say, the race today, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's okay.
Fair.
But that 6.5 leveled up to another point or two because of the backdrop and the background and the way the group called the race, the way Fox produced this race. It added such an element to where it tasted fresh.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
When you can see the Capitol down the backstretch of cars booking it at $1.80, you're looking going, the heck am I watching here,
Washington
man?
Monument.
Yeah. And like going back to your FOMO comment, you see people like standing on all these buildings and like being in these parks and grassy areas. Like it makes you want to be there on top of the nice looking weather and the fixtures. So yeah, that's part of it. Absolutely.
FOMO.
What racing can be, and I'm not just saying NASCAR, what racing can be, it's race, rinse, repeat. Race, rinse, repeat. And it just gets stale. I get Daytona, Bristol, Martinsville, but there needs to be some spice to these races because it's not, I see what time it is. It's not 1992 anymore. We have so much that out there to entertain us. We've got to be able to touch, feel, smell, taste something new when it comes to motorsports. As I said, Kyle Kirkwood, IndyCar Series winner from the Freedom 250. He's going to be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Going to hear from Ryan Blaney and Matt Hagan, who won the NHRA Nationals in Brainerd, Minnesota, Freak Nation. A big first and second hour. First hour on FS2. Then, of course, the second hour continues at Official Speed Freaks on YouTube and the Freak Radio Network. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! Go! Engine! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the Freaks for over 2 decades.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
All right, Freak Nation, GeneralTire.com, GeneralTire.com, great website to check out to make sure your rides are rolling on a fresh set of General tires. And by the way, if things are a little tough for you and your family, can't afford them, I got the perfect solution. Be a part of the Freak Nation's Beat the Freaks, where if you follow us on Instagram, every weekend we give you a chance to roll in there, give us your picks, and if you beat us with the NASCAR, well, this past week it was IndyCar. With NASCAR, bam, take home a new set of General tires. All right, Kyle Kirkwood. Really dig this guy, man. It's not Alex Palou, man. Kyle Kirkwood got him a big win for the first Freedom 250 as the great United States of America celebrates 250 years. And they did something a lot of folks didn't think they could pull off. They pulled off a street race in D.C. And here's your winner, Kyle Kirkwood, Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios. So Kyle Kirkwood back in the Freak Nation. And Kyle, it seems like we can't get out an interview with you without me asking you about your hands. Let me see your hands after that 147 lapper.
They're a little beat up. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're some blisters here. They've kind of blown up. Yeah.
All right, so your Freedom 250 winner. What a special race, man. Originally 125 laps, then 147. When you saw that it was moved up from 125 to 147, was it one of those where like, holy smokes, what are you guys thinking, knowing that this track can beat us up a bit?
125 sounded plenty. And yeah, that's a lot for a street course in general, right? Like we're not that much slower here than Long Beach or St. Petersburg, right? Like it's very similar, or Detroit, like every other street course that we go to. So the fact that it was already 125, I was like, man, it's going to be brutal. And then they were like, you know what, let's make it 250 miles. I was like, oh no, my little arms aren't going to take it. But we got through it all right. We're all right. My shoulders aren't destroyed too bad. My hands are a little bit, but that's just from the bumps, really.
And your calves. You mentioned something about
my left calf.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I was actually not hitting the brake as hard as I wanted to because I was worried if I hit it any harder that I'd have major left calf cramping. So I was being a little bit conservative there, but we were still very, very fast. So it was okay to be conservative in that situation.
No joke. He's being conservative on brakes in a race where you really rely on your brakes and the reactionary process of that, yet you still dominate and lead by far the most laps. That's pretty telling. You guys on street circuits, talking about the Andretti Indy team, you've swept every single new street circuit this year. That's Arlington with you, now DC with you, Ericsson last week with your teammate. What is it? What are you investing in your dampers? What are you doing that's separating you from everybody else?
It's the development, right? Like just without going into too much detail, it's just we work hard for these things. We do not leave any stone left unturned from every aspect to whether it's a week out, the day of, 6 months before. We're working hard for these events, and we want to win these ones really, really bad. So it's all, I mean, I think we've grown as a team exponentially year over year on all types of circuits, not only street courses. I think just the efforts that we have, the efforts that we've been doing are just proving more so on these newer circuits, because I feel like we do more than maybe everybody else does. So, I mean, in a sense, that's why it's starting to pay off.
This is kind of a loaded question, which is what you would expect from me, Kyle. Is your race win more of an attribution to Palou going out, having those mistakes, versus you driving your ass off?
It's a loaded question. Yeah. Well, I mean, quite honestly, we were in front of Palou after the start. I mean, if it was a normal qualifying, I don't think we thrive in those fast six 1-lap scenarios. If it's just a normal fast six like we've had for many years, I think we get the pole on the 27 side, and I think we lead the race for the majority of it. You know, I think Palou was very fast, but I think we still had him covered on pace in some ways. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty rare to see him make mistakes, right? But he made those mistakes today, and we didn't. So that's the important thing.
Hey, Kyle, how do you drive as a front runner when you hear that, your major competitors down a bit in the race? Do you drive more focused, better, more relaxed when you hear that Palou is out?
They don't tell me those sort of things. I mean, I saw Malukas go out. I saw Palou go out. But quite honestly, a race like this here today, you just want to win, right? This is such a big event. Now, if we were at another normal event, I think you might look at that and be a little bit more conservative. But the fact that this is a historic event, you just try and win. You know, you're trying to beat every single driver out there, not just the ones that you're looking at for the championship. This is, in a sense, this is like a little Indy 500.
You know, you alluded right there to this not being a normal race. I'm not going to call it abnormal, but it was wild, the pomp and circumstance. And look, to be perfectly honest, we're celebrating America's 250th birthday. NASCAR had a banger on the the ship in San Diego, the Air Force carrier.
Yeah.
You guys racing in the streets, IndyCar in the streets of Washington, D.C. Was there any pressure, because your series is a melting pot of drivers from numerous countries? Was there any pressure on you guys as American drivers that you got to win this one? This might be a one and done. You Americans have to do this.
I think there is pressure, but I didn't let it eat into me. I mean, if you think about it, America's built off of many nations coming over here. And that's what I'm telling myself, at least, to make myself feel better if I didn't win. But it'd be cool to see anybody win this event. I think everyone would appreciate it. But to be a native Floridian American, born and raised here in the U.S., it might be a little bit more special, yes. But I was trying to tell myself that wasn't the case, to keep some pressure off of me.
You did a good job then, because
yeah.
Here you are as the winner.
Kyle, it's tough. Again, I don't run a race car. I don't run the Indy 500, but it's still tough for me to hear you guys say that this might be the second biggest, best feeling to winning the Indy 500. Can you dive a little deeper in that? Why that is for a race car driver that knows the importance to the Indy 500?
I mean, you can't compare it. There's a lot of things that are on par with the Indy 500, maybe even top the 500. I mean, the flyovers we had today were insane. I mean, every part of it was very 500-esque in a very historic part of America. I think to the typical, maybe the typical viewer, they might look at this as on par or bigger than the Indy 500. But as a racing driver, as a looking back as a young karting kid, being 5 years old and only dreaming of winning the Indy 500, it's pretty hard to, equal that level of determination and pressure and drive you have to win the 500. So just depends how you look at it, if I'm being honest.
Kyle Kirkwood, your Freedom 250 winner, joining us here in the Freak Nation. Do you want to go back to DC in 2027?
I think everybody's asked me this question already. I have biased opinions, so don't ask me. I've got either way, it would be fine. If we never come back here ever again, it would fit my personal desire, which is I'll be the one and only DC street course winner with this event here. But if we do come back for the team, it would be great too. So either way, I win in that situation. So
yeah, that's a good point, man. And it was a fun race to watch, and just you can't get past the pomp and circumstance.
Was it good on TV?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, all right, good.
Fox really stepped up on this broadcast, and I said this early in our show tonight, Kyle. At least for today, and this isn't a knock, it's just what Fox did for you guys. It just made NASCAR look old. Today's race, the production, the crew, the racing, the colors just made NASCAR look old. What you guys did on the streets of DC.
I mean, it was they definitely threw the kitchen sink at it. They did absolutely everything. And Fox was a huge part of making this event happen, right? Eric Shanks is the one that was big proponent to pushing this thing to all new levels, doing everything possible. Without their support and their help, and now their leadership within IndyCar, none of this happened. So we owe a lot to them and Fox for putting us in this new light.
Yep, Kyle Kirkwood, couldn't agree with you more, Crasher.
100%.
Yeah.
But I'm going to live and die on this. I want it to come back. I was just checking Twitter. I just had a resident from DC saying, no, we don't want it back.
Okay.
So again, yeah, there's that smaller group that
There's
says,
one person.
Don't close my streets. Don't close my streets. What an inconvenience.
Freak Nation, speaking of winners, we're going to hear from Ryan Blaney, your NASCAR winner from New Hampshire. He's going to be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Then in about 30 minutes, Matt Hagan, NHRA IndyCar winner here at the Freaks. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! Go! Engine! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the Freaks for over 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. it works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-883-3024. 800-883-3024. 800-883-3024. That's 800-883-3024.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, both of these hours on official Speed Freaks, our YouTube channel, of course, the Freak Radio Network. We're there for 2 hours. First hour is on Fox Sports FS2. Be sure you join us for the second hour. You don't want to miss next hour. Matt Hagan will be in here. Comparing a certain race to the Indy 500 got some folks riled up. Talk about that. But first, Cole Cusimano, we got to talk a little NASCAR, what happened with Ryan Blaney at New Hampshire.
Of course, man. Don't let the boys get hot. Not just Joey Logano, but the Penske stable as a whole, because Ryan Blaney goes back-to-back at Loudon, New Hampshire. Penske as well goes back-to-back with Logano winning at Richmond last week. So Penske Fords, man, don't count it out. It's been a season of Toyota, but the Fords are looking to be back on top once again. So, yeah, Ryan Blaney, he bested Bubba Wallace for his third win of the season. That makes this his fourth consecutive year winning 3 races or more.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Really good stuff for YRB. And he had this to say about the race at New Hampshire, because we saw a lot of weather implications. We had a little bit of a delay, had some weather during the race as well, had some use of slicks, some wet weather tires. So here was Ryan Blaney on a 3 mindset race at Loudon.
But it was interesting today when we went from wets to slicks, because the bottom 2 lanes were wet. Even half of the third lane was wet. Yeah, it was kind of a 3 mindset race of full wet, just trying to survive it, putting the slicks on of how do I kind of tiptoe around here, but don't want to give up too much. And then the full dry with where we practice and things like that. So, it's one of the beauties of motorsports that, you have to adjust to the conditions and what is asked of you in your car at the time, and how do you change your car from what conditions are being out there. That's always the fun part of motorsports. Working through it with your team, and as a driver, changing techniques every single lap, which drivers are used to changing every single lap because the car changes every lap. But when it's extreme like that, you really have to kind of reset your brain. But it was fun to work through that stuff today. I really enjoyed it. But I am happy that we do at these tracks that we have rain tires that we can run in damp conditions or wet conditions, because it just gets the show going, keeps the fans interested, keeps TV interested, and then you see a lot of kind of crazy things happen through the race.
But that's what set off a lot of people, Richard C. Suave, was the designated caution for them to change the tires.
100%. I put out a poll out. You can still go vote at Speed Freaks on Twitter. And this pissed me off today, and it was very, very Bush League. So go vote on our Speed Freaks Twitter account right now. I asked non-competitive pit stops in a points-paying NASCAR Cup Series race. I said, I rigged the poll here a little bit, Freak Nation. Hate it or really hate it. This made me so mad today, Cole, because in every other series, they have the option of running races on rain tires, right? Mm-hmm. Where it's actually raining. In NASCAR, that's not the case. They call them wet weather tires, where they don't want to run on a track where it is actively raining because they don't have the windshield wipers and the spray can get really bad at times. So that's the reason why they weren't running in full rain like IndyCar or Formula One or IMSA, whoever it may be. NASCAR is way different as opposed to in those other sports. It is entirely up to the teams as to when they need to go and switch back over from wets to slicks.
Part of the strategy.
It's part of the strategy of the race, and it's awesome. And it make or break race wins for a lot of teams in those situations, right? Where today, NASCAR decided, and they've done this at every track where wet weather tires come into play, is they determine and they set when every single team on the track has to switch over from those wet weather tires back to slick tires. And they did that again today, and they threw a mandatory competition caution at lap 40 when the tires started to transition over and the track started to dry up a little bit to all the teams to come in and switch to slick tires, which as bad as that is and as bush league as that is and as silly as that is, the thing that pissed me off the most is when they mandated those pit stops, they said, non-competitive.
Yes.
Non-competitive pit stops in a NASCAR point series paying race is so bush league, man.
So basically what that means for people that are unaware, you come into the pits and you leave the pits in the exact same spot.
Yes.
That you came in.
Yes. And we saw so many times on pit road today, there were pit issue problems throughout the race, right? Christopher Bell had a problem. Ryan Blaney had a problem. William Byron, I believe, had the wedge stuck in his freaking car when he left pit lane, right? Ryan Blaney, and probably so, again, had pit issues, which cost his team earlier on this season, and he came back and won the race and was able to overcome that. But yeah, when you have a wet weather situation like this, where the racing was incredible because there were guys going below the white lines, you had guys running up against the wall, and NASCAR was like, nah, we don't like any of that. We're just going to completely change the rules in the middle of the race. And it felt very ARCA to me. I think it was either Cody or Cole pointed that out. That's what ARCA does on tracks where they did it today at the dirt track, where they have non-competitive pit stops. And they're just, you don't do that in Major League Racing, dude.
No,
Please,
don't.
NASCAR, you got to fix that moving forward.
Why can't you just before the race starts, this is what's going to happen. Either you just go directly to a strategy, or the window is going to open at this time. You don't have to come in at this time.
But don't force them all at the same time, and nothing is competitive about it.
Yeah, it's garbage when
It's
it's. And now I understand why you guys are saying ARCA on the text thread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
get it.
unacceptable for like I said, a NASCAR Cup Series points paying race to have non-competitive pit stops. No way. Very anti on that.
So Ryan Blaney again with the big win in New Hampshire, 3 race wins this year, and Richie Albert gave the freaking championship to a Toyota, but something changed.
I still am, man. I'm not backing away from that.
Something changed over the last 5 races since the All-Star race. Is that?
Since North Wilkesboro.
Okay, we'll get to that coming up in the second hour, but more from Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, so as a foreshadow for the rules changes, there were rules changes made going into this 2026 season regarding horsepower. Fans, drivers, everybody like us been, campaigning for more horsepower. NASCAR got that on the short tracks. They improved it from 670 to 750 on the short tracks. And Ryan Blaney spoke on whether this helped the product overall at Loudon today.
Yeah, I think so. I thought the horsepower, the tire combo was good. I thought the racetrack raced really well. You could really pay the penalty if you slipped them for multiple laps. You had to be super mindful of that. So yeah, I mean, that's the right direction, right? Like that's how you get comers and goers, and that's how you get people who pass, who can haul mail on restarts or have the long run pace. Like that's how you see that, like I said, comers and goers. So I thought it was good. Hopefully they keep working in the right direction. Maybe they'll add 75 more next year, and it'll be even better.
I like that foreshadowing.
Exactly.
75 more horsepower? Come on, bring it.
So in praising the more horsepower, campaigning for even more so in 2027, which I hope we get.
Can you guys get past that freaking mustache, though?
No. Actually, no.
In the next clip,
yes.
You saw it?
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up, where he's talking about getting the lobster.
Yep.
Lobster for the race win, but you lose complete focus on what he's saying when, just watch his hands and his fingers and where they go and what he picks out of his mouth. It's what?
I haven't seen this, so I'm shocked.
More Ryan Blaney talking about the lobster.
hanging up next to the first one. Yeah, I got my first one this morning on the plaque after they, did their deal to it. And I have a bar in my house. I have a turkey I got 3-4 years ago hanging in there. So I was planning on putting my first one next to him, a little surf and turf action.
Stop it.
What did he just? So you think he was eating lobster in Victory Lane, and then he's
no, that's the mustache hair.
Oh, that was a mustache. See, I don't have
come
a
on,
mustache.
yeah.
I don't know that those little hairs fall in your mouth. Are you serious? That was a mustache hair?
Yes.
I don't know that exists.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, a little hair out of his. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He did it very nonchalantly, though, man. He pulled it out well. He did well.
He's smooth. He's suave.
Was that a competitive or non-competitive mustache hair pit stop, man?
It's competitive. That was very competitive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you played it like a pro.
Wow.
Also, I want to bring this up, too. So Jeff Gordon won an IROC race at DC. His brows look like Ryan Blaney's mustache. Just saying.
He's going to be that guy when he's in his 60s, early 70s, where it just takes over his forehead. They're headed that
It's going
direction.
that way, yeah, right?
It is crazy. When I saw him post-race after that win, it's funny that Cole and I recognize the same damn things. I saw those eyebrows thinking, man, either his wife isn't looking at him anymore or he doesn't. Me, I don't pay a whole lot of attention looking in the mirror anymore. And there might be some things on my face I don't see for 6 or 7 hours. That's definitely Jeff Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
You would trim those things up.
Yeah, no, you got it. So you want to talk about Bush League? I mean, jeez.
2 Bush leagues.
Freak Nation, make sure you
It's just funny.
you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Official Speed Freaks, because the second hour will continue at Official Speed Freaks on YouTube and, of course, on the Freak Radio Network and Facebook, Twitter, and every other social media app out there where we can go live. We're going to share with you why these Fords are making a whole lot of noise, plus Matt Hagan, NHRA Funny Car winner, now your points leader, catching some grief for his wardrobe. More freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for professional detail or shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance
Approaching ludicrous speed.
can't be a question.
Start! Go! Engine!
The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the Freaks for over 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
This is kind of a loaded question, which is what you would expect from me, Kyle. Is your race win more of an attribution to Palou going out, having those mistakes versus you driving your ass off?
It's a loaded question. Yeah.
I have a bar in my house. I have a turkey I got 3-4 years ago hanging in there. So I was planning on putting my first one next to him, a little surf and turf action.
I love when we can do silly stuff and people get all riled up on the internet. And they're like, man, if you just quit doing all that and focus driving, then you win something. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, well, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on a dope set of General Tires, it's Speed Freaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody. Big Johnson. This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk. Strap in, Freak Nation! This is Speed Freaks! We already won.
All right, Freak Nation, second hour, Speed Freaks. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. A big second hour coming up in about 15 minutes. Matt Hagan catches a lot of grief for some things he decides to wear to races and posts them on Twitter. Here's this big, beefy dude wearing some of these snappy-looking outfits. I say, keep it up, Matt Hagan. We'll talk to him about that and, of course, his big race win in Brainerd. All of a sudden, Ford, Chevy's making an appearance in the NASCAR Cup Series. Richie thought it was going to be a runaway with the Toyotas. I think we figured out the problem there, Freak Nation. Joey Logano may help us out with that. And we got our Beat the Freaks. This weekend was a rarity for us where we chose IndyCar. And I'll be curious to see who won our Beat the Freaks, if our contestant won Beat the Freaks. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure you follow us on Instagram. Every Thursday or Friday, we drop our picks for typically a NASCAR race, and you get a chance to chime in with your 3 picks. We pick you, you beat us, you take home a set of General Tires. That's it. You know something we didn't mention at all? First hour, Alex Palou. Goat.
You brought him up a little bit in the Kirkwood interview. Just saying. You said at all, and I'm going to take you to your word.
Alex Palou crapped the bed. Yeah. Not 1, not 2, but 3 issues. 3 issues with the DC race, where his points lead was about $135, and now it's down to 91.
All
right?
I know is he lost 42 points in the championship. I mean, it's still a massive hurdle for Kyle Kirkwood to try to jump over to. Yeah, he's not going to. Anything's possible, but I don't believe that he's going to leapfrog Alex Palou to win the championship. It's far-fetched. Oh, look at your face. What? You think something different?
I mean, we're going to back-to-back ovals, right?
Yeah. Well, it's
a doubleheader.
Yeah.
Doubleheader,
Yeah. But Palou's not great on ovals, right?
Not the best. Okay.
And Laguna Seca is a street course?
Road course.
Road course?
Gorgeous on top of the
I
mountain.
mean, it's not impossible, but
It's not
it's
impossible.
not going to happen.
Yeah, right.
That's my goat.
I'm just trying to create some drama because
I was thinking about it.
Because if Palou would have won this race, it would have been out of reach.
Yeah.
But he would have clinched his 5th championship if he would have won.
Okay, I'll phrase it differently. It would be out of reach.
It's definitely out of reach. Okay,
Right?
fine.
Yeah. So there you go. It would been out of reach. But now with this, I want you guys to talk about it. I'm going to look something up real quick, and I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of what you're saying. Because I thought the same thing with the Milwaukee Mile, Saturday and Sunday. There's going to be pressure. I'm just trying to figure out what the point difference that Palou needs to sit at.
Well, it's not
go single
just-
shots, Cody, so I can look at my phone and nobody can see me.
It's not just the fact that Kirkwood needs to win out or at least be podium for the rest of the 3 races remaining on the schedule. It's that has to happen and Alex Palou has to crap out. I mean, so
Right.
there has to be a massive point difference for 3 consecutive races for this to be an actual battle at the finale.
30 points per race is not going to happen. It's not
30 points, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So Palou is going to have to like really, really have some bad races.
Yeah.
Like he's going to have
3 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he had at Phoenix earlier this year where he crashed out early on in that race, very somewhat surprisingly. So
Yeah.
he's going to Kyle Kirkwood is going to need like all the luck in the world. He's going to need to go to Vegas, Cattell Marte style, hit the craps table and hope for some luck in the final 3 races.
In all 3 Milwaukee races since IndyCar returned, Palou has beaten Kirkwood.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I was going to say,
That dog will not hunt this year.
Granted,
Yeah.
like Palou's gotten a lot better from what I've seen in my limited
He
time
has.
watching IndyCar on the oval. So it would have been a tough seller.
But Palou, it's not like he's been stellar.
No, not at all.
5th, 12th, and 5th, where Kirkwood's been 12th, 15th, and 12th.
Okay. That's pretty much a push. But
But it still favors Palou.
yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Always favorite.
I mean, Palou has to have a DC style day on Saturday and on Sunday for Kirkwood to be back in this. And I don't see that happening.
Okay, Richie, I will ask you this. This is not a manufactured championship like NASCAR,
True.
like Formula One,
It's a full season point system.
like the English Premier League.
Yes.
These are
It's
not
a-
manufactured like the NHRA, like the NFL, like the NBA, Major League Baseball,
Yes.
NASCAR. There's
You're
not
essentially
playoffs.
saying everything with playoffs is manufactured?
Yes. IndyCar doesn't have it. Formula One doesn't have it. English Premier League doesn't have it. And I know we're still, we've got one more race until we're hitting the playoffs with NASCAR.
Mhm.
Correct.
Daytona, baby.
Does this IndyCar championship intrigue you more than what we can expect with NASCAR, taking solely into consideration the fact that it's going to be manufactured?
No. And thank you very much. Thank you for listening to SpeedFreaks, everybody. Good night.
Yeah. Explain yourself.
Well, because to me, Alex Palou, having won multiple championships in a row already, like he's been the guy all season. That's not the storyline we're watching in IndyCar. We're not watching the championship battle in that series like we do NASCAR every year, to be honest. Like I feel like in NASCAR, we watch the championship battle and it's a big deal. Whereas, and this is the problem with IndyCar over the course of the last 10 years or so, is that series for most people is the championship is the Indianapolis 500, and the championship, the season championship, is secondary. And that's a much, much bigger conversation to have. But for me, like I'm more interested in the NASCAR championship battle than I am in an IndyCar championship battle that has been done and dusted for 3 months already.
Mm-hmm.
which we don't have time. You dovetailed into where I wanted to go with this with the Indy 500, but let's stay where you are right now. Right now, we've got what? Denny Hamlin sitting number 1, Blaney 2.
I think Gibbs is 3.
Gibbs is 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my eyes, there's no clear-cut champion, right?
No way.
At one time, we thought Reddick was going to run away with this damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Denny Hamlin stood up, said, holy smokes, I'm here. And now these freaking Fords and these Chevys are chiming in and saying, we're not ready to hand over this championship just yet to Toyota.
Yeah, no way. I mean, Penske and the Fords coming on real quick here. Like I said, Penske goes back-to-back here. They've won 4 of the last 6 races. And yeah, Blaney, like you said, he's number 2 in the standings now. And I said this, I think, on a horsepower hump day. This chase schedule favors Ryan Blaney. And the chase format in general, I said this at the beginning of the year, favors guys like Ryan Blaney because of the consistency. So, and we're handing Denny Hamlin the championship, Tyler Reddick the championship, but Ryan Blaney, man, that's looking very likely, I would say.
The stats that you shared with me, what did you say? You have 2 Blaneys and a Logano in there.
Yes.
3 out of the last.
So yeah, 3 of the, or it was 4 of the last 6 races.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. So we had, it was Atlanta, North Wilkesboro, Richmond, Loudon.
I'm trying to lead this up to a break, Freak Nation, but the time is not going fast enough because I want to play that Joey Logano sound. How long is that sound for Joey Logano? Okay. There's a reason why these Fords are starting to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea. I just thought that Toyota was just being Toyota and just being dominant. But evidently, there's something that's transpired over the last few races that I had no idea about. Richie Cole, until Joey Logano spoke up last week. How's it going? Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I feel much better about it. Some of the rules that have been changed recently, I think helped us some, kind of brought some of the guys that were taking advantage of some of that stuff a little bit more back towards us. I think that helped. So I think, that on top of finding a couple things setup wise that made sense and to where we can get the car driving the way I want it, took some time to get to that point to where I can get that feel that I want in the car. And it's just harder these days, right? We talk about it all the time without the practice and being able to sling springs and test and not be able to do all those things. It's hard to figure out what the magic button is to fix it. So, I think we eventually kind of hit on a couple things. It's like, okay, the world's round again. Everything makes sense and we can, move on.
It's an even year, right?
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that. It's an even year. What he is essentially referring to is the fact that there are supports that are on the front splitter now, and it stabilizes. So struts, I guess is what they call them. It's stabilizing the motion. The front splitter cannot bend or shapeshift, so to speak, like it was doing throughout the beginning of the season. And were there accusations against Toyota teams? I've read, since we discovered all this, I've read potentially, but nothing was ever found to be illegal on any teams. But ever since these struts were put on the front
and
splitter,
we'll get to that next.
Oh, hey.
SpeedFreaks Bits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Yeah, next.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for a professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Oh, Freak Nation, lucasoil.com, a great website to check out. And I want you to put the camera on you solely, Cody Big Ass Johnson, with that tasty looking Lucas Oil lid as I read this, please. There you go. Now turn your head. There it is. That is a sexy beast right there, Freak Nation. I don't care what you say, man. Seriously, are you gonna ZZ Top needs another beard, man? You want to get in there with that thing?
How can you replace them?
You can't.
Oh,
good call.
Can't do that.
Lucasoil.com, great website to check out, Freak Nation, to get all your Lucas Oil needs. I'm flustered right now. To get all of your inside your engine, outside your engine, man, Lucas Oil has a product. Lucasoil.com, a great website to check out with these waning summer months.
Oh, there we go again.
Crasher. It's still crap hot in Phoenix. That's why we got to. I meant to put those freaking boxes of Lucas Oil. I was so freaking excited. Here's a great story. So freaking excited when I got my new truck. Can I tell you why, Cole?
Why's that?
Well, I was putting on my side steps. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have 2 individuals in this house that it's tough for them to get up inside that truck. So I got some nifty little steps on there. I got underneath that car and I had all kinds of room putting those steps on. It was bananas. And I just started smiling, started singing. I can now change my oil again.
Oh.
I got so jacked up, man. I called Lucas. I said, 5:30, that's what I need, man. And bam, 4 days later, bang, it's here. I can change my oil again.
You know what we should do? We should do a great Freak Nation video where Kenny Sargent explains to me, mostly, because I think Cole and Cody both can change their own oil. They have plenty of time changing their oil. I don't. I wouldn't be able to tell you a part from a part or how to do it. I'd probably hurt myself trying to slide underneath the damn car.
Well, there's lots of room under the
That'd
truck.
be a great social clip.
It could be a good social clip.
So I'm
and
excited.
you know I'm gonna get oil all over me, dude. It's gonna be like There Will Be Blood. It's gonna be There Will Be Blood. There'll be so much oil. I'll be drenched in the oil.
Where the blood will be, Richie, and anybody with experience of changing their own oil, the blood is always right here. It's on your knuckles.
Okay.
It's always there. It's icky. Damn.
Yeah.
Or if you get your hand up there on that filter and you're turning, it's like, damn. It's on your knuckles, man. It's on your knuckles. But there's a lot of room, and I was so excited. Like, gotcha. Tired of taking Lucas Oil up to the local oil change shop and paying that kind of money. Go, why are you bringing your own oil? I said, don't ask me questions. Just put Lucas Oil in that damn car, you happy bastard.
But then you have to stand there and watch them because you don't know if they're really going to do it or save the good stuff, the Lucas Oil, for themselves.
No.
Come on.
I'm excited. I get to change my own oil again, man. Who was I talking to? Where were we? We were talking last night at our party, which, by the way, we did cook steaks, my friend.
Hey.
I stuffed them in your face here. About 30
I
minutes
know.
ago.
I wanted a piece, man.
Rice-A-Roni?
No rice
Yeah,
bro.
boy.
No,
Best side
we had
dish.
Caesar salad and baked potatoes, dog.
All right.
It was a full-fledged carb meat eaters. I'm going to be pushing out pine cones here for the next week and a half, bro.
More fiber. Come
Yeah.
on.
I was having a conversation with my buddies about the same thing. I was just excited about my new truck. I got a new. Oh, this real. Take the oil.
Things that make us guys happy, right?
Yes. It's awesome.
Mhm.
All right, what the hell are we going? Freak Nation. So our point of the last segment, by the way, Matt Hagan, NHRA Funny Car winner from Brainerd, joining us next segment. Our point was Richie was already turning NASCAR off because he believed that if you weren't in a Toyota, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, you were not going to win the championship. But according to Cole Cusimano and the crack staff, the latest on short tracks, the Fords have shown up. For what reason and what reason only?
Yes. So as Crash was alluding to, there was a recent change with reinforced bumpers and splitters. And since that change was implemented, Penske has won 3 of the last 4 short track events.
Okay, do we know how this came about? Did someone at Ford and Chevy go, look, here's the data that we have of the front end of this car doing this while our Fords and Chevys aren't doing this, and gave Chevys an advantage or Toyotas an advantage?
If you do some research on it, which I did very little, but I did enough to know that yes, people had been talking. People in the paddock had been talking. So I don't know who eventually mandated this change, but there was enough evidence to prove that a change was needed.
Well, and if everything's above board, this is what this series needed as we roll into the, what do we call it?
Chase.
The chase.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
The chase. We need this.
Absolutely.
Rolling into the chase.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need 4 or 5 guys that with three races left, they're going to be contending for a championship, and there's not a runaway.
Yeah. I mean, because you've got Bristol, you've got Martinsville, you got Phoenix, all short tracks. There's 3 right there that are going to use that new package, or I guess new rule implementation, and that's a big deal. Those are, or at least in the case of Martinsville and Phoenix, they're down the stretch. Those last 5 handful of races that are going to make a big deal. So
this change, this stabilizing of the front splitter, will not be in effect for Homestead, the finale, or Vegas, close to the finale. Okay.
No, to my understanding, it's only the short tracks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Cole Cusimano calling a shot, man. The way the chase sets up is perfect for Ryan Blaney.
Yep. I said that to start the year off, and I said that about Chase Elliott, but those Chevys are still, looking
Put
to
your
make
money
their way
where
back.
your mouth is right now, Cole, because I said this earlier this season. I will say this again. I will say it again. I'm going to double down. Double down. I need to come up with some bet with the Freak Nation. Even though Ford is closing the gap, this is still Toyota's championship to lose, especially Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin is going to win the championship this year. Ford and Chevy are out. They're not going to get it done. It's done and dusted. Toyota's been they've been hanging around. They've been okay. Tyler Reddick is going to be better in the chase. Tyler Reddick is going to be better. He's not going to be as bad as he's been the last 2 months of the year. I think Denny Hamlin, after what happened last season, I think he's kind of doing the same thing. He's got that lead. He really doesn't need to get that momentum going into the chase. Denny Hamlin's going to win the championship. Ford and Chevy, you're done. You're out.
Single shot on me, Cody. Just as sure as the sun's going to rise, the Richie jinx happens.
Dun, dun, dun.
True.
It's a fact.
The Richie
Denny
jinx,
Hamlin is going to lose a heartbreaker to Ryan Blaney or Joey Logano at Homestead, and by then, Reddick will already be gone. Gibbs will have gone out 3 races prior. It's going to be Joey Logano or Ryan Blaney, your champion.
Even your Logano, baby.
And it's
Listen,
an even year.
listen.
It's an even year.
Before the season, NASCAR ran all their simulations about how this chase format would, in terms of where you are in the standings and how often a certain percentage of the time where you are in the standings affected your championship percentage. And generally, that was the top 5. If you were in the top 5, you had a much higher percentage to win the championship than you did if you were outside of the top 5. Number 1, Toyota. Number 2, Ford. Number 3, Toyota. Number 4, Toyota. Number 5, Toyota. Number 6, Toyota. The odds are ever The odds are in my favor, Freak Nation. The odds are saying that Toyota has this wrapped up. Kyle Larson's in 7th. He's the highest ranked Chevrolet.
Okay, wait. I want to bring something up on that. On Kyle Larson and Chevrolet. So the reason that NASCAR brought the chase back was because of what people called Mickey Mouse championships from Lagana with his bad average finishes and 1-win seasons and whatnot. What if Chevrolet and Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott won this damn championship after Kyle Larson's still winless through 25 races, I might add, or Chase Elliott's nowhere to be found the last couple months. So what would that make the chase illegitimate for a champion?
You can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. So essentially, yes.
It could happen. You never know.
It could.
As long as it's, I think we can all agree. As long as it's not Ty Gibbs, then we're okay.
Well,
anybody but Gibbs. Hashtag anybody but Gibbs.
That could get going. Yes.
That could. Yeah. So do you want to, you said you planted your flag. You said you want to, you want to make a bet on this?
Yeah.
We don't pay out bets apparently though, because he hasn't worn a Sooner shirt yet.
I said you have to buy it.
I won the bet though.
So I said you have to buy it.
Do you want to wear a Josh Hart
That's
jersey?
total crap, man. Cole does not have to
Yeah,
buy
he does.
it. He won the bet.
The winner doesn't buy the
When we
loser.
made the bet, I said, yes, you got to buy it. And I'll wear whatever
I think
you
you
get.
did. I think you did.
Yeah.
So I whatever.
Oh,
Anyway.
no. Do not give in to him.
I bought Statman's freaking Michigan jersey.
Oh,
they
when
did wear.
You won the bet, and he. Oh,
Do you want to wear a Knicks jersey?
No, it's not.
You don't care? Okay. Either way.
Knicks are trash.
Either way. Okay.
I need a.
Okay.
You put me in a freaking Sooners jersey.
Freak Nation, send in your
All right.
super chats to pay
Anyway.
for Kenny's Sooners jersey.
So Richard, let's bet right now. I'm gonna plant my flag on Ryan Blaney winning the championship.
Okay.
And you got
Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin? All right.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out what the payout's gonna be.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
You guys clearly aren't taking the even year into consideration here. Logano right here.
Man,
I don't
never know.
And you know who's just sitting out there is freaking Christopher Bell.
Oh,
When's he gonna win?
true.
I know. Think about that. Bell and Larson fighting for the championship.
Oh,
Come
man.
Homestead, man.
With 0 wins. Can you imagine they make it there and they still don't have a win? Matt Kenseth style.
We got a
Yeah,
break.
true.
We got a break. Freak Nation. His name is Matt Hagan. Always a legend this interview when he joins us here in the Freak Nation. Get a load of his new getup. Well, you'll see it. It's coming up next. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow! Because when it matters most, performance can't be a question. The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the freaks for over 2 decades.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
You know, Freak Nation, when Matt Hagan jumped on I thought, man, this dude has been ignoring us. He's not winning races because he doesn't want to come to Freak Nation. And he goes out there and does this damn thing, man. Congratulations on this win, my friend. It hasn't been an easy year for you, has it?
No, I mean, like, obviously to win 3 races. I think Caps has only won 3, but we're starting to scoop them up here, man, and took over the points lead today.
And what a run it's going to be. Vandergriff up at the center line. He had a lift. It's Hagan, 394, 320. Vandergriff had his hands full, pedaled the race cars that went to the center line, and Matt Hagan went cruising on by.
All that is it doesn't really mean much in funny car because this is such a humbling deal, man. Like, you can be on top of the world for a second, beating your chest and think you've done something. And the next thing you know, you can't get it down the racetrack, So I've learned over the years, I guess this is kind of 20 years doing this, to don't beat on your chest too much. You just you take it as it comes, and you're very grateful and humble for what you got. And you just keep digging, man. Obviously, Jordan Vandergriff there in the final, the guy's doing a great job. I mean, he's very well spoken. He's got TV training. He's great for the sport, and he's doing a good job, man. And he's a good will man, So at the end of the day, we need kids like that in the sport, kind of keep it up and going. I forget sometimes how old I am, man. I'm like 20 years doing this. You know what I mean? I'm like knocking on those doors of like, oh my gosh, I got Just for Men in my beard. I did a little bit too dark, I think, this time. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking about buying some stock there. You know what I mean? It's 3 days and back to gray. You know what I mean?
Who puts more color in their hair, you or Tony?
Oh, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna knock on Tony at all, man. He cuts my paychecks. You know what I mean? So I'll leave that up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying nothing but nice things about Tony.
But we can completely talk about your fashion statements because the fit that you came to work with this morning, Sunday, Brainerd Nationals morning before you took the
Yeah. How about that? What's so funny? Everybody's like, you got to quit doing this stupid stuff and focus driving a race car. I think we're pretty focused. You know what I mean? I love when we can do silly stuff and people get all riled up on the internet and they're like, man, if you just quit doing all that and focus driving, then you win something. And I'm like, oh, okay, so, well, here we go. You know what I mean? So I love having fun. I love making that awe and shock factor. And everybody's like, this is not you, Hagan. Like, this is like, what are you doing? And why would you do that? It's so I get the comment on the internet from you guys. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about it. You know what I mean? Like, I can have fun. And I think I've gotten old enough in my career to where I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just having fun. And it's kind of definitely out there. That's definitely not something I wear every day. But, like, that's the whole point, right? Like, you got to go out there. And if it wasn't shock and awe, then who would even comment on it, right? You know,
Matt,
so
Matt, describe this uniform you got. You got.
I had a little nipple slip right there, I think. You know what I mean? So
what do you call this?
I found that whole outfit in Brainerd Zoo, man. Someone was out there freaking in the bushes, and I picked it up, and I was like, I need this for my race day fit.
Oh my goodness. The overalls, the fur. You know, the same people that say, you know, you need to stop that and focus on your racing. Those same people, if you were winning more often, which you're going to start, this is what you do. You do this right before your playoffs, but they would be the ones saying, yeah, more of this, more of this.
Yeah.
So bottom line, I love how you said you've learned through the years, just blow it off. You be you, and the rest takes care of itself.
Oh, you know what? We got so many great fans. And, you know, to see the fans out here at the Brainerd deal this weekend, man, I mean, the stands were packed. And to sit out there on those bleachers, like, it's like sitting on mirrors out there, man, you know, and the zoo and the whole deal. I mean, it's just to do a burnout and back up and see it just covered up from elbow to elbow. And you know, it's just the smoke's rolling and the nitro's burning. And it's just such a cool deal, man. I mean, NHRA is doing a really good job. I mean, I think we've been selling out these tracks here lately, and they do such a good job of promoting and doing what we do. And, you know, 75 years to get these diamond lollies right here is just cool, man. Like, I mean, we've got 3 this year so far, and to put them up there on the shelf, and they just really pop out from all the other stuff. I mean, I think that's 58 wins for us now. And, you know, that being said, it's like, I'm so proud of Mike Knudsen, you know, Phil Schuler, Alex Conway, those guys. Tony's allowed them as a young group to kind of like, here you go, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, obviously, you know, Newt has come up under Dickey for the last 15 years, but to go out here and just keep winning and doing the things he's doing as a young crew chief, I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of the group of guys we have. I mean, you can't buy this stuff. When you say you could buy it, you can buy the parts and pieces. You can buy the chassis. You can buy the bodies. You can do all those things, but you can't buy what we have as far as chemistry goes. You can't. I mean, my racing is billionaires, and if you could buy it, these billionaires would have championships, you know, and it just doesn't work like that. So when you get a group of guys that are just excited to come to work and they're happy and they want to be there, and, you know, that's what you're looking for as, you know, your career continues, and everyone's coming to work with a smile on their face and they're just having fun. And these guys are doing a great job, and they're putting a great race car underneath me, man. And, you know, it's just fun to come to work.
So you talk about chemistry, and this is the time of year where that chemistry is absolutely crucial. You're going to the big go, the U.S. National, and then it's the countdown. And this is where you guys thrive anyway. So tell me, what is the mindset going into Indy and how you guys are going to just step up your game even further up from where you are now?
Well, you know, I think obviously, you know, runs and turn on win lights builds confidence, right? You know, and watching my crew chief build his confidence, you know, over the last 2 years of what we've been doing is huge. But I think the biggest thing that we can do, you know, coming into Indy is just, you know, you can only control so much, right? Like, you got to keep in mind that a lot of this stuff's out of your control. We have the best parts, the best pieces, the best sponsors, all those things that are happening. And, you know, it's one of those deals. They're out here getting down already on the starting line. You hear that? They're jamming out. They're jamming. But yeah, we're always stepping up, right? Like, people forget that this, you know, when you come to a race, it costs $250,000 to run one of these cars, right? Like, when that sponsor puts their logo on the side of that car and you're here, it's a small home, right? You can go buy a home for what it costs to run a race, right? So the pressure is always there. So you're always going, you know, and someone was like, we were talking about, you know, starting line and leaving and all that kind of stuff. And I try not to even look at who I'm racing and what their light was before. I mean, we're human and we do, but at the end of the day, am I going to go up there and leave even better than I was going to leave, or am I going to leave less than, you know, it's just like, you just got to go do what you do, man. You know what I mean? And let my guys do what they do, and let this all just kind of sink in and gel and just let it come together, you know. And it's cool to take over the points lead. I mean, Caps, I got a special place in my heart for him, and he's been leading the points all year long. He does such a great job, and he's a great ambassador for Napa, you know what I mean? But like, at the end of the day, we're all stacked in here so close with, you know, it was 1 to 5. And, you know, you look at Beckman, he made one mistake out there today, and it cost him from going from number 2 to number 5. You know what I mean? So it's such a tight deal in funny car, and there's no give-me's out there, and you just got to be on point every time. You got to bring your A game every time. You got to be up, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know, like in the finals, I was kind of trying to control my breathing. My heart was pounding on my chest, and I was just like, hey, kid, you've been here before. Like, you know what you're doing. Just do what you do. You know what I mean? And let it come to you. And sometimes that's hard to remember because the adrenaline takes over and you're wanting to do this and you're chasing this and you want this to happen. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest lesson I've ever learned was just let it come to you. Do what you're supposed to do. make sure that you're checking the boxes and let it come to you.
Thank these fans for coming out here and sitting in those metal bleachers that look like maras out there all day long after being in the zoo and partying and having fun. So let's go party some more. Woo!
Now, Cole Cusimano, I'm going to aim this right at you. Compare that interview to Ryan Blaney.
Oh, to Ryan Blaney. I thought you were going to give me a Ty Gibbs.
No.
I was going to say, I was prepared to be like,
and listen, mad love for Ryan Blaney on
Yeah.
this show.
Yep.
But still, what he just said in that interview, and you saw the top end interview, it's just, come on, guys, just be freaking boys, right?
The enthusiasm he has. I mean, I love Ryan Blaney, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but like, he's just very soft-spoken, very methodical with how he speaks. Whereas you get in the real deal with Matt Hagan. Not to say that Ryan Blaney is not authentic or genuine, but he's like you said, he's having a good time. He as an NHRA funny car pilot, he gets these moments of adrenaline or where he gets psyched out of who he's going up against, or these things that normal people deal with doing random stuff throughout the day. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but
it does.
He's like a real person that goes through what me and you are going through. So I appreciate that, and you can see it in those interviews.
I understand how much money is involved, whether it's Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, even NHRA to a degree. But when Crasher, as we did for 3 or 4 years, played golf with a number of NASCAR and NHRA drivers in Missouri, before, during, and after alcohol, if the world could see these drivers, there would be no question about who's got the eyeballs and the personality combined, and it would be NASCAR. Because these are, I'll say it again, good old boys, not many of them with a college education, many of them with nothing but racing and stories from racing. If you could just come out and talk a little bit of that and be yourself and not be so concerned about offending Menards or offending Ally. It's wow. Thank you, NHRA, for providing those personalities, man. Holy smokes. And even Kyle Kirkwood today talking about 125 laps was just fine for his skinny little arms. Just
as he flexed.
Yeah. All right, Freak Nation. Coming up next, we will reveal if our Beat the Freaks winner won themselves a set of General Tires. Richard C. Suave is dying to tell me something about Formula One. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow. Because when it matters most, performance approaching ludicrous speed can't be a question. Start, go, engine! The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the Freaks for over 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race. It's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Okay, we are running a car drive right now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an old car, truck, or van, even a motorcycle or an RV sitting around, you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the perfect time to do something good for the vets. Give back to the vets right now for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car Donation Program right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-883-3024. 800-883-3024. 800-883-3024. That's 800-883-3024.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Hey, Freak Nation, don't forget Wednesdays, Horsepower Hunt Day. You get your midweek fix. Be sure you join us on our YouTube channel, Official Speed Freaks, 5 p.m. Eastern. Just do the math, Kenny, 2 p.m. Pacific, Freak Nation. And it's where Richie has every opportunity, and unfortunately he did last week, where you dropped an MF, didn't you? Did you drop an MF or just an F last Wednesday?
It's
no, yeah, I definitely dropped a naughty word. Yes, yeah, I get fired up on the show, man. Uncensored.
Well,
what's better,
Richie? When we post these, as you know, videos on YouTube, they ask about content.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no cursing.
It's fine. It's fine. It's the internet, man. You can say whatever you want on the internet.
No monetization. Right?
Yeah. All right, Richie, before we get into Beat the Freaks, and before we get into your Formula One, there was a huge race in Japan that I'm surprised a lot of people didn't cover this. I really am.
Where are we going?
It's the future.
Okay.
And in fact, some of these racers have more personality than half the NASCAR field. In fact, if you look at some of the look at the personalities as they're racing, you go, yep, he's got more personality than Ty Gibbs.
Well, that's not hard.
I mean, many do.
Cody, do you know the name of this race, my friend? We don't. Just enjoy this race with robots who actually outran a human's time. Freak Nation, go ahead.
Ooh. Chinese humanoid robot breaks Usain Bolt's record.
Watch him hit this wall, and they just start going bonds. Whoa! Oh! I just got.
Oh, they look like they're drunk. Are they drunk robots?
Oh my! I seen one recently too, where it's the same thing. Robot smashes into the wall. It does one of those like cartoon take backs and its head breaks off and it falls to the ground.
Yeah, those are the videos I saw this weekend. Where
okay, someone
yes,
said that, I forget.
yeah, the videos where they were breaking in half.
Yeah,
So I found those to be funny.
Those
All
were
right,
really good.
all right. Let's see that one. I didn't see the angle, the second angle that you put in there, where the freaking robot went off into the stands like a freaking monster truck, started running people over.
That's why I added it. You had to see that angle.
Let's see it again.
Run, 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 run. The red robot is ahead of the white one.
The one in third is.
I like the little sound.
Oh, dude, Lee Diffie does track and field. He would crush it on commentary for this.
He did go into the stands or below the stands. Yeah.
So great.
Good.
It's awesome. We have Beat the Freaks results, Freak Nation. This weekend was IndyCar, the DC Rec.
Oh wow, that's some windiness out there.
Oh, we have a big old storm. Hey,
Nice. I can see the bistro lights outside going everywhere, but straight.
If we cut out, that's why. Now you know this is the monsoon season in Phoenix. Woo.
Beat the Freaks this weekend was for IndyCar, of course, the DC race this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious if the Beat the Freaks contestant beat us or if he or she actually beat Crash with the picks.
Because I didn't pick pull up, right?
You didn't.
So am I elevated?
Let's see. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh! Look at that. Look at the difference.
Kenny.
1 point.
1 point W.
Kenny with the win. And I just
back to back.
I just sit back and listen to Cole and Richie talk all this smack about how I'm not winning and so forth. And I've won.
Wait,
what, 4 or 5?
are you cheating up too, like the Fords? Is that what's going on here? Because you didn't win anything for the first 5 months of this contest. Now all of a sudden,
controversy.
Is your splitter stabilized?
Anytime I can adjust my splitter.
Hey man, you're back to back like Penske, so I mean, it checks out.
Whoa.
And we got Daytona next weekend, my friend.
That's right.
Saturday night racing. Daytona. Is this the first win in 40 some odd races for Kyle Larson and his first win on a super speedway?
Well, Cody called his shot that was going to happen. I'm not ready to say that just yet, personally.
Give it to me.
Right?
Give it to me. He's on DBC this week.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the current trend.
But you got to bet. You got to bet. You can't.
You already told me what my punishment was, and I'll be honest with you. I found a worse punishment for myself. I don't even want to admit it.
What's this? What's your punishment?
If you make me wear David Gravel merchandise.
I thought it was going to be you have to. We swap roles for the show, so I get to be behind the 1s and 2s, and you get to come sit in my seat for a show.
No.
Would you just freeze up, Cody? If you
no, I would freeze up more in a David Gravel shirt. I promise you. I just
explain to Freak Nation who David Gravel is.
The points leader for the World of Outlaws. I think he's a points leader right now.
I believe
but
so.
It's kind of like a internet rivalry with Larson.
Right.
I just hate his guts.
I thought it was good. It was going to be. I thought you were going to say. I didn't think you were going to say Gravel. I thought you were going to say what's his name from freaking Friday Night Lights.
Oh, Jesse Plemons?
Yes.
That's also a pretty bad punishment. I will be honest with you.
Wait, I'm lost here. Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand him.
Really?
Yes.
So random.
It's weird. I know it is.
It's so random.
It's one of the greatest actors of the last 2 decades.
Dude, him in Game Night, peak comedy.
Plemons?
Right? Peak Night? Or Game Night, is that what it's called?
And there goes our weather alerts.
The Plemons hatred stems from Breaking Bad.
Oh, I mean, I get that.
That role was acted so well that I now hate that guy for life.
All right.
And I'm not going to separate the two.
All right. I get that.
Who does he play on Friday Night Lights?
I haven't seen that show.
He plays the guy from Crucifix. He's best friend of the quarterback.
He's Matt's.
Tim Riggins?
No, he's
Matt's best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
He's
Okay.
in the band Crucifix. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. He has one of the greatest storylines in the history of television coming up in season.
Yeah, stop it.
End of season 1, I think.
Oh, Richie.
It's called a tease.
Listen, I've had a discussion with my wonderful 12-year-old daughter, who is a huge sports fan, and like me, I wanted to see more football. in Friday Night Lights.
Oh, true.
We're starting to get some nuanced SCX in there.
Because she won't say the word.
Yeah.
We spell it out because she won't say the word.
Yeah, and it's like
too much for her at 12 years old.
I'm as freaking progressive and liberal as they come, but I'm just not comfortable sitting next to a 12-year-old daughter when a 15-year-old that coaches daughter, they're talking about when they're going to get down. Her and Matt Saracen.
Yeah, this is real life, Kenny. This happens.
I know it's real life,
man.
but she's 12 years old.
You better get used to it. You know,
and I will with 14 to 15, not 12.
14, 15, man.
Well, that's because that's how old they are in the show.
Yeah,
getting
she's
ready.
15.
They're buying condoms and getting ready.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
What are you talking about? I wish you would buy a condom.
What?
Maybe that would break your streak.
Wait, what year? This was like early, mid 2000s, right?
2006. Yeah.
You live in a house all by
Damn,
yourself.
Man. I love every
Have you
second of
christened it yet?
That's
This man don't need condoms.
disclosed.
He's got curtains.
That's disclosed, man. Listen, man, I got these new shades installed. That's why I wasn't here for one of the horsepower.
Oh, he's got
hump days.
shades. There we go.
Yeah.
Don't need no condoms. I got shades.
I don't even need close to the house either.
Big Glenn
Because
says
that makes no sense, but still, it was a great line.
Big Glenn says Cole's face is about to get redder than my fever hat.
Is it
Indiana
red?
fever hat.
Oh well.
No, I don't. Nope, you don't look red on
I don't
camera.
think so.
When
Oh
you
well.
tighten up that camera, you do look like you're 12, Cole.
Thank you.
Sit up.
Dude, I can't get these. I can't sit right in these chairs.
I can't either.
My feet can't touch the floor. I'm too short.
Cole and I have the exact same thing. I'm
I
like,
get told
we're
I
gonna
look
have to
fat.
get lifts.
I got told by my grandfather I look fat. Are you getting bigger on the? That's what he said.
I'm
Is this
looking at you
Sal?
on the screen right now.
No,
I don't
grandfather.
Think...
My
Oh,
grandfather.
not your
Yeah.
uncle.
Whoa.
But like, yeah, it's like if I sit up straight, look at this. My
My
feet are off the floor. It's awful. It's
You're
awful.
right. You and I sit up straight. Yeah, my feet don't touch either. Yeah.
Otherwise, I gotta sit like this.
Do a 3-shot.
On the edge.
Because here we are. Okay, now you sit up straight and see we're both.
And that's why I get to go into the gym every week.
And why are you going to the
getting
gym?
bigger?
Cole, why are you going to the gym?
Oh, because I love working out. I love
ladies
being
like it
active,
too.
and the ladies like it too.
No, why are you going to the gym? Big.
Going here.
What the hell's
Where are we going here?
Kirk.
Big Balls Byron.
Big Brother, man?
Oh, of course.
the hell?
Well,
Oh, my
obviously, yeah.
Jesus, Palomino.
Big Brother's on tonight. Yeah.
To try out for Big Brother.
Yes. No, I'm getting on next year.
Mm.
So I'll be out for 3 months. Just a heads up.
As long as you do us proud.
Oh yeah, I'll win.
That's all that matters.
I'll be back with $750K.
Can you do without NASCAR for 3 months?
See ya.
Yeah.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Keeping your pride and joy perfect is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start with Slick Mist Speed Wax. Simply mist on and wipe off for a professional detailer shine. For your tires and trim, there's Lucas Slick Mist Tire and Trim Shine. Spray on and wipe off for better than new look. Then finish her with Lucas Slick Mist Interior Detailer. Just spray and wipe. Easy. Use Lucas Slick Mist Car Care products and she'll never look better. Fast, easy, and professional. Really, it's sort of like having an extra set of hands. Or 3.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
The 5th annual Enjoy Illinois 300 is roaring into Worldwide Technology Raceway on Sunday, September 13th, bringing NASCAR Cup Series racing to the most challenging track on tour. Watch the world's greatest drivers battle it out in high-speed, side-by-side action. But it's more than a race, it's a full weekend experience. Whether you're a lifelong NASCAR fan or just looking for an unforgettable gateway getaway, get your tickets now at www.raceway.com.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs.
Nice.
All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page.
Let's go.
And bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Legacy isn't handed to you. It's earned.
40 years ago, people who chose the best came to General.
Mile by mile. For more than a century, General Tire has done one thing. Deliver. Wow. Because when it matters most, performance can't be a question. The road won't always be smooth. And conditions, well, they have a mind of their own. From the trail to the track, General Tire takes you further, wherever you want to go.
For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of the Freaks for over 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.